It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Chiefs and the Silver and Black on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that could have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
Going back to their AFL days in the 1960s, the Chiefs and Raiders are underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Mahomes going to throw. Screen play, McKinnon. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Jerick McKinnon. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Here's Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 32 on the play. Here's Carr to throw. Complete here to the right to Golden. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Carr. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. To throw is Carr. Touchdown, Raiders! Derek Carr fighting his man, Hunter. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This pass is going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this 1st half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And he's going to have a 1st down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. On 1st down, Carr. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And that is incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
He's got him in, complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots. Well, you want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun now on third down, Carr toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Carr going to throw. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Carr. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run it. This is Boulder. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mahomes now on first down. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Trayvon Merrick. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Carr now on first down. Quickly a slant to Renfro. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's Jacobs. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, let's see where they turn on 3rd and goal from the 5. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs, down by 13, 1:06 to play. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. Mahomes to throw it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Mahomes throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Mahomes will throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders.